Hello, Shanice. I was interested in your comment that in your research study there was an unequal sample size, that the female sample was higher than the male sample. And unequal sized groups are common in research, and there's a few reasons for that. That there's a simple randomization, there's planned differences in the group size, or it's dropouts in the study occur. But there's a problem with unequal sample sizes, and that can lead to unequal variances between the samples, and that affects the assumption of equal variances in tests like ANOVA. Having both unequal sample sizes and variances really affects statistical power and type 1 error rates. I found an article by Rusticus and Lovato from 2014 where they did a simulation study of unequal sample sizes. And they study this. They did a simulation study to examine the power of the confidence interval approach. They used descriptive statistics and to calculate a set of commonly collected assessment variables. And they looked at exam scores and end-of-year grades for a sample of undergraduate medical students. They studied several variables, but I'll just look at two of them. The number of groups and the sample size. And they used SPSS, and they ran 1,000 normally distributed simulations for each of the conditions, the number of groups and the sample size. And they found that equal sample sizes were more powerful than the unequal sample sizes. And the greater the disproportion in sample sizes, the lower the overall power of the test. Type 1 error rates became more liberal as the sample sizes increased, with unacceptably high levels of type 1 error rate as the samples became larger. And this is the opposite of what is supposed to happen. With equal sample sizes, the type 1 rate should become lower. When we have inadequately powered studies, the result can be incorrect conclusions, of course, that are drawn about the comparability of the groups, and leads to misuse of time and valuable resources. So your comment seems to be right on, that the sample size wasn't equal, and so I guess the research could be suspect. I hope you find my comments helpful. Thank you.